My name is Brandon Henderson and I'm the lower school principal at Charlotte Christian School. Here at Charlotte Christian, we've worked hard to put Christ at the cornerstone of our work. Students receive daily Bible instruction, we gather corporately as a division for chapel once a week for worship and teaching, and as a whole school several times each year. More importantly, through our hiring process, we put committed Christians in front of your children each day because we know more is caught than taught. Each day, children have the chance to see Christ modeled in the classroom as they spend time in each subject area, handle interpersonal conflict, and work together to uphold core values of the school.
I'm Susan Layton, and I'm a teacher here at Charlotte Christian School. At Charlotte Christian School, there's an art to teaching young children. Our teachers endeavor to create a nurturing learning environment while at the same time ensuring that learning is stimulating and challenging. Children need to feel that their classroom is a place where they can try new things while knowing that mistakes are a necessary part of learning. There's a delicate balance between structure, which helps us plan our day and stay on track, and flexibility, which teaches us that we can adapt, compromise, and collaborate. We encourage creativity and imagination because problem solving and critical thinking often require thinking out of the box. All of these things occur in classrooms that intentionally foster social and emotional growth.
At our school, we strive to create a wonderful learning experience for our students to help them grow and thrive. To do that, we begin with a few fundamental beliefs as the foundation of everything we do. First of all, it's important that what we do is backed by research. If we will raise a new generation of learners, we need to be learners ourselves. Therefore, we are always refining our practices based on research around the developmental stages of learning, how the brain acquires and retains information, and what curricula best help us accomplish our goals with our students. That being said, all the research in the world will not prepare you for the variety of student learners who will walk in your classroom on the first day of kindergarten. While we study trends, look at data, and pay attention to research, our teachers are also committed to knowing how God has wired your child. There never has been and never will be another one of them. And it's our job to become a student of them as we learn the ins and outs of what makes them tick. Through this process, we take the science of learning and marry it with the art of teaching each student in the room. Finally, it's crucial that we see and support the whole child. Seeing them through a single lens, academics for example, does a disservice to the child since research would tell us that all growth areas, physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual, are all deeply intertwined. These areas then deserve time and attention during a school day to help our students flourish.
Our curriculums are research-based and developmentally appropriate, which means that they're specifically designed to support how young children learn best at this stage. Our literacy curriculum, UFLY, is based on the science of reading, a body of research that provides definitive evidence regarding how to best develop young readers. Our literacy instruction is divided into two parts. We begin with whole group learning, where students are introduced to phonics in a systematic and explicit way. Students then move into small group learning, where groups are based on assessments of specific skills that may need to be reinforced or extended. Our math curriculum is based on Singapore mathematics, which emphasizes the importance of moving from concrete learning, such as using manipulatives to illustrate math concepts, to pictorial learning, where students are given drawings to illustrate math concepts, and finally to abstract learning, where numbers and number sentences illustrate the math concepts. In kindergarten, we begin to develop leadership skills in our students by providing opportunities for students to take on a variety of roles. Class jobs like line leader, door holder, prayer person, or student of the day help instill responsibility and pride in doing a job well. Spiritual life is essential to who we are. We integrate biblical truth into all areas of our day, whether we're learning about how God created the plants and animals around us, how God designed numbers and math concepts to have order and precision, or how He created language as a means for His people to communicate with one another.
We have an incredible group of teachers in the early education building who have years of experience working with students at this age. They're aware of their milestones that students encounter in those early years and have tailored their instructional experiences in the classroom to align with the needs of the students. It all begins with relationships, the heartbeat of our educational program. Teachers intentionally connect with their students and discover not only who they are as learners, but also who they are as young boys and girls. Within the classroom, teachers build a small, close-knit community where children learn what it means to be a good friend, communicate what they think and feel with others, and begin learning what it means to live out our school's core values. The learning takes off exponentially as the students recognize that they are safe, known, and loved in the classroom. Students are primed for knowledge acquisition at this age, and our instructional practices are designed to maximize the time we get with them during the day.
We communicate openly and consistently with parents and teachers through email and daily folders. Each week, teachers inform parents about what children are learning in class and offer suggestions for ways parents can support their child's learning at home. Reading passages and books are sent home each week to provide opportunities for parents to read with their children and to listen to their child reading independently using skills practiced in class.
Teachers intentionally monitor students' progress during the year to help them in their early education journey. Teachers can respond to student needs in real time through nationally normed benchmarking assessments, anecdotal evidence, quick formative checks, and internal assessments. This allows our teachers to remediate or extend as needed during the year. Teachers and parents work together during parent-teacher conferences to set goals for their children. And every year, without fail, our families marvel at students' emotional, social, academic, and spiritual leaps and bounds during their early education years. We know what's coming ahead as the students look forward to first grade, and our kindergarten team does an amazing job getting them ready for this transition.